I'm a songwriter, but I'm doing pretty much everything but writing songs these days. When I moved to Nashville in the mid-90s, I spent a lot of time at the Bluebird Cafe. It was really my favorite place to go. I'm a big fan of songwriters and storytelling, and that was the marquee place. It probably still is more than anywhere else in the whole world. First, I went there as a fan, and then in time I started playing shows there, and it was pretty special. It's always been special. It's actually where Joey and I met. That's a big part of our story is the Bluebird Cafe. And so when my sister and I, Candy, opened the restaurant here in Columbia, we knew we were going to put a writer's night in. I think we did the first month of November and then December maybe. And then when January came around, I was just about a week away from the show happening. It occurred to me that why don't we just record this and turn this into a television series? And in an instant, Muletown and the Round happened. We've got Paul Overstreet, who's been a good friend of mine and my family's for a long time, as the host. And he's such a tremendous guy. He's really funny. He's a brilliant songwriter. He's a wonderful person, and he's got a lot of great songwriting friends that he pulls in. He has so many friends, and so every time he puts together a round, it's always a different group of guys that has a different dynamic, and I've enjoyed it so much. I've enjoyed not only being part of it, like tonight I get to actually sing and kind of host the whole first show for Paul, but I've just enjoyed being part of putting it together and making it and seeing the outcome of it. It's incredible. We are in downtown Columbia, literally right now. We're one wall away from where the show is being taped. Literally right now it's being taped. This is part of a few block area right around downtown in the square. And it's where we have our restaurant. We also have the Red King offices, which is where we all work, and the coffee roaster and a whole bunch of other places. I live here. I've lived here for 20 years. My farm is on the outskirts of Murray County, technically in Columbia. If you walk down my driveway and get mail, if you go past my mailbox, you're not in Columbia anymore, and you're not in the county anymore. This is the first time that I've done any creating and really building this kind of life stuff in town. But it's been really fun because it is so impactful for the whole community. Right now, the bell right on the courthouse square is chiming, which is pretty darn cool. When Patrick asked me to come on board as the Chief Creative Officer, I knew we were going to make some new television shows, and I was excited about that, and we're working on a lot of different things. But this, of course, is right in my wheelhouse, songwriting and songwriter shows. But even the kind of shows that don't have songwriters and songs being showcased, they're still kind of songwriter shows because I come from everything from a songwriter background. So whether we're making a cooking show, a baseball show, a sitcom, I still think of everything like a song. Even my own television series, This Life I Live, it really feels like every half an hour episode is like a little song. And that's one of the unique things that I think, hopefully, that I bring to the network is a different way of looking at storytelling. It's not just 30 minutes of entertainment. It's a chance to say something and do something with that amount of time, to take people on a journey. Even if they don't know they're on a journey. It might feel like they're not, but they are. And that's one of the things I like about this is having a chance to create content, to create shows, but from a songwriter's perspective.